heart of Bangkok, nestled between bustling markets and modern skyscrapers, lay a serene shrine dedicated to the local spirits and deities. The shrine was a sanctuary for those seeking solace and protection, its peaceful aura offering a stark contrast to the city's ceaseless activity. Every day, people came to pray, leaving offerings of flowers, incense, and food, hoping their wishes would be heard. One such visitor was Somchai, a young boy afflicted by a mysterious illness. His mother, May Ploy, was desperate. The doctors were baffled, and traditional healers could offer no cure. Each day she prayed at the shrine, begging the spirits for her son's recovery. As weeks turned into months, May Ploy's desperation grew, her hope waning with each passing day. One humid night, as May Ploy knelt before the shrine, the air grew thick and heavy. The usual chorus of night sounds fell eerily silent. Suddenly, a chilling voice echoed through the shrine, resonating in her mind. "May Ploy," it whispered, "I can save your son." May Ploy's heart pounded as she looked around, but the shrine was empty. "Who are you?" she whispered, her voice trembling. "I am a demon," the voice responded, cold and menacing. "But I can cure your son. You must do exactly as I say." Terror gripped May Ploy, but the thought of losing her son was unbearable. "Tell me what to do," she pleaded. The demon's instructions were clear. Alter the shrine, defile it with dark symbols, and offer a blood sacrifice under the next full moon. May Ploy recoiled in horror, but the demon's promise echoed in her mind. With no other hope in sight, she resolved to do as it commanded. Over the next few days, May Ploy worked in secret. She painted grotesque symbols on the shrine's walls and carved dark runes into its wooden beams. On the night of the full moon, she brought a goat to the shrine, its bleating echoing her own internal torment. With trembling hands, she performed the sacrifice, feeling the weight of her actions bear down on her soul. As the goat's blood seeped into the earth, a sinister energy enveloped the shrine. The once peaceful aura was replaced by a palpable sense of dread. The demon's voice returned, softer now but more chilling. "It is done. Your son will be healed by morning." True to the demon's word, Somchai woke the next day, his illness miraculously gone. May Ploy wept with joy, her heart soaring with relief. But as the days passed, strange occurrences began to plague the village. Crops withered and died despite the season's peak. Livestock were found mutilated, their eyes wide with terror. Shadows moved unnaturally and whispers filled the night air, speaking in a language no one understood. The once vibrant village now felt cursed, its people living in constant fear. One by one, the villagers fell ill, stricken by a sickness that no healer could cure. May Ploy watched in horror as her friends and neighbors succumbed to the mysterious plague, their bodies ravaged by fever and hallucinations. Guilt gnawed at her, knowing deep down that her actions had unleashed this nightmare. Desperation turned to madness as the villagers demanded answers. They discovered the altered shrine and confronted May Ploy, who tearfully confessed everything. Enraged and terrified, the villagers turned on her, cursing her name and blaming her for their suffering. That night, the demon's voice returned one final time. "You have doomed them all," it hissed. "Your actions have damned this village to hell." As the sun set, a blood-red moon rose over the village. The ground trembled, and a fissure opened, spewing forth an unholy light. One by one, the villagers were consumed, their screams echoing into the night as they were dragged into the abyss. May Ploy stood alone, her heart shattered as the village was swallowed by darkness. The shrine, now a monument to her despair, stood as a grim reminder of her pact with the demon. And as the last echoes of the villagers' screams faded into silence, May Ploy fell to her knees, her soul forever damned by the choices she had made. In the heart of Bangkok, the once peaceful shrine now lay in ruins, cursed and abandoned. No one dared approach it, for it was said that the whispers of the damned could still be heard on the wind, a warning to all who might think to tamper with forces beyond their understanding.